So, did you know that Bandicam cannot stream? I know I have an account with OBS Studios, but I have to work that around. Eh, Everybody has a starting place when they post on YouTube and junk. Well, as this page or channel says, I'm Coco Real. And there's something I want to talk about. There are a lot of people who I've come into contact with who I know probably are like, that Coco bitch is full of shit. Like, mm, it's possible. But you'd have to really get up close and personal to know if that's the truth or not. And as ever, people who say those things are one of a few things: delusional, intentionally lying because they don't like what it is that you have to say about them, or telling the truth. I don't know. Your experience is your experience. But what I am going to do is talk about exactly what I think and feel. If that's something you don't want to hear, how can I put this? I don't give a fuck. You can always click off. You can thumbs down. You can ignore this page. What channel? There we go. I'm old. I'll get terms mixed up here and there. So, all right. But today, right now, I want to talk about this whole phenomena of people weaponizing therapy talk. And it's just crawling up my ass and dying, man. It really is. Um in particular, I'm speaking about, what could be considered RL, even though honestly, we don't have a second life without a real life. So, second life is a part of real life. And it's a logical way of thinking about things. But I digress. There is this wild phenomena of people using therapy talk that individuals uh, employ to understand their emotions and thoughts better, and really get down to why it is that they may be moving toxically, and why they're triggered, and all of these different emotional issues that keep them from connecting with other people. um that's that language is being used to actually manipulate and be toxic with people. You have individuals, and it spans, it goes so broad as to say, even dips into people who present themselves as super spiritual, who do it from two different spectrums. You have it as the, I'm super woke, I'm super aware, and I care, and I'm focusing on fixing and healing myself, doing shadow work. And then you have it from the, and I'm calling the ancestors, and using the crystals and the third eye and the hoodoo. You have it spans all through all of that. And there is a reoccurring thing. And this is not going to be popular. But then again, how much do I do that is actually deemed as popular? So here we go. I am so fucking tired of the crystal throwers and the vibe people and the sage blowers, and oh, I'm gonna sage my timeline, you know, and the third eyers. In particular, I see individuals like that um go really hard in the paint. And they are some of the most triggering people I've ever met in my life. It's the most interesting thing to me. I see it constantly. And then there are some who present as if they are just the most docile individuals. And some of the shit that they partake in is just so insidious, it makes my stomach turn. It literally makes me feel like I'm going to vomit when I see it float down their timeline or it fly out of their virtual mouths. It's like, and I'm like, I'm sitting here watching you be duplicitous, and you have the fucking nerve, the nerve to spout all this stuff. Yes, I get it. Good advice is good advice, but if it's coming from someone who's not using it and who weaponizes the very things that they are saying, what the fuck then? You know? How do you move then? How do you appreciate the message then? It confuses everything. I keep seeing this. Oh gosh, and it crawls up my ass and dies. I can't stand it. It is the weirdest, most manipulative, conniving thing ever. And what's hilarious to me is that some of these individuals have been really successful with brainwashing themselves into believing that they're on the up and up. Or they rationalize that they can, I don't know, do and say what they want and move and talk how they choose because they have certain audiences and there are people who look up to them or whatever. I just get so tired of that shit, man. No one should have to, you know, no one asked me. And people can file down my channel and thumbs down this and they could get in my box and I'll say the same thing to each and every last one of them. It don't change that. People, it's so you know, we see you. We see you. We see how you're not doing the shit that you're telling everybody else to do. We see that it's a way for you to get attention and to be seen as in your mind as this stuff that you're perpetuating or that this positivity that you think that you're injecting, but you move in completely opposite ways. It's um it's giving sociopath. It's giving narcissist. Like, and that's for real, for real. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. And you can feel however you want to feel. Message me, whatever. I said what the fuck I said. Morning or afternoon, evening, good night, whatever. Coco signing out.